I'm sitting here and the feeding of the 5,000, I deliberately didn't say it was the feeding of the 5,000 because it's such a familiar passage. Lorraine said it brought back Sunday school memories so many years ago. Yeah, it is a wonderful reading. It's one of Lorraine's favourite readings. So I think it's good just to approach it afresh and not say, oh, this, you'll know this, it's coming up. And I saw something I've not seen at all. So I've preached at it from the idea that Jesus begins at the top of the mountain, comes into the valley, goes back to the top of the mountain. I've looked at it from the perspective of the child with the picnic, that this child was loved, that somebody made sure they had a packed lunch. I've looked at it so many different ways, but today I saw something different. Tracy loves the fact that when Jesus is talking to Philip, he knew what he was going to do. Yes, Jesus knew all along what he was going to do. And for me, it's seeing the interaction with Philip and the interaction with Andrew. So Jesus knows what he's going to do, and he says, you know, well, where we're going to buy the bread to feed people. And immediately Philip goes, we'd need 6 months' wages to feed all of these people. 5,000 people is a lot of people. So he's kind of, he can't see a way through where they are at the moment. And then Andrew says, well, we do have something. We can make a start. We have this boy's 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes. And when you just look at those 2 responses, doesn't that say a great deal about our different personalities as people? So in a way, Philip can't answer the question because to him it's an impossible question. He's perhaps a very practical person, you know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people, a small bag of money, no supermarket. And yet Andrew can see what's possible, even though he knows that's not what it's all about. It's a place to begin. Sometimes we say, are you a person who's more like a glass half full or a glass half empty? And we need both people and everyone in between in our churches, don't we? We need the very practical people. I've often found, I've worked with some church wardens that are extremely practical about the building and the detail. And then I've worked with other church wardens who've had their eye to heaven. And then God brings it all together. And I haven't seen that before in all these years. That's why to do this, to set aside the time on a morning, is just awesome.